capsule wardrobe. What is it and how can you create one from scratch? Today I'm going to be sharing with you just that. If you enjoy fashion, style, and life in Paris, definitely subscribe to my channel. If you want the shorter version of that, follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok. I do like short fashion style videos and also like my everyday life. So if that interests you, definitely go ahead and do that. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so before creating your capsule wardrobe, let's actually find out what it means, because I know that we hear this term a lot, but what does it actually mean? So a capsule wardrobe is actually like a mini collection of pieces that coordinate well and that you can wear in different ways. You can create a number of different looks with just a limited amount of pieces. Basically, this is a great idea if you want to spend less time and money on clothes but still look very well dressed and maybe even better dressed. Now, the reason why I say better dressed, it's because with a capsule wardrobe, you're going to be very intentional with every piece that you buy. So you're less likely to give into every single fashion or fast fashion trend that is presented to you, because you're mindful of keeping your capsule wardrobe coherent and that every piece that you buy has to go with the wardrobe that you already have and that you're trying to achieve. This also means that you have less pieces to express yourself with, so it is going to be easier to find your style, because when you have too many choices, it's definitely a lot harder to find what you like. But when you have just simple basic base pieces, it is going to be much easier to let your personal style shine through. Actually, let me know if you guys would like me to do a video on how to find your personal style, but this is one way to do it, because you're going to have far less pieces to choose from, which is going to help you develop a lot more of an eye for what you like and what looks good on you. But anyways, a capsule wardrobe is a great idea for many reasons. You're going to take less time getting ready in the morning, you're going to have less clutter in your wardrobe, you're going to be able to maybe afford more quality pieces because you're spending less money in clothing. There's so many other things that I can think of right now, but it's a great idea. Okay, so let's get started. Now, if you're really serious about this, you can begin by cleaning out your closet. What I usually do is, if I haven't worn something in like 6 months or a year, I probably am not going to wear it, so I just donate it or I resell it. But it's great to have like a blank canvas to begin with. So for the number of pieces that you need to create your capsule wardrobe, it really depends on the pieces that you already have and the look that you're trying to achieve. It can go from 10 pieces to 50 pieces. It really depends on, you know, how minimal you want to be or how versatile do you want to be. In this video, we're going for the minimal chic look that I love so much, and the first thing that I'm going to do is define the color palettes. Now, I know this may sound weird, but I think it is important to like kind of have in mind 1 to 3, maybe 4 colors that you really want to focus on if you want to achieve that minimal chic vibe. I usually go with camel, black, and white, which I actually just realized these are the exact colors that I'm wearing right now. Of course, you can add accent pieces, you can add colorful pieces if that's more of your vibe. The main thing is just to pick colors that will easily go together, you know, just to keep it coherent within the whole capsule wardrobe idea. Now, for the base of your capsule wardrobe, you really want to choose pieces that are going to transcend the trends, that are going to be wearable for many years to come. These are going to be your wardrobe staples, so definitely try to go more for like classic pieces instead of trends. Okay, so let's get started with outerwear. One of my favorite pieces is this camel coat that I got a couple of years ago. It's from a brand that is called Edition 10 that sadly doesn't exist anymore in Europe, but it gives me very Max Mara vibes. It really goes with everything in my wardrobe, statement pieces, minimal pieces. This one is slightly oversized because that's how I prefer to wear my coats, and it makes it easier to layer as well during the winter time. Next, a classic trench coat. This one I recently got from ASOS, and it's just a perfect trench coat. I actually have another one from a name brand, but I like this one better. It's just a perfect color and shape. A trench coat is really a timeless piece. Whether you want to dress it up or dress it down, it doesn't really matter. You're going to look chic anyways. For the colder months that are coming up, I definitely like to have an actual heavy-duty jacket that is going to be not only looking great but also actually protecting me from the cold. So this one is super chic. I always like to size up 1 or 2 sizes just so that I can wear thick sweaters underneath or maybe oversized sweatshirts. And I also think oversized puffers look a lot more fashionable than just, you know, really tight puffers. So yeah, a puffer is definitely a piece of my capsule wardrobe right now. Next up, we have probably my favorite piece, which is an oversized blazer. This one is just black, super simple and very classic. It's a great way to elevate an outfit and give it that minimal chic vibe. Now for the tops, which I think is the very base of any wardrobe, is a white t-shirt. If I could wear a white t-shirt every day, I would. You can easily dress it up, you can easily dress it down. It's probably the most versatile piece ever. I personally prefer thicker colors just because I think they look cleaner and they have like a sharper fit. And of course, also a black tee. You can go with a v-neck or a round neck. I also like v-necks to pair them just with cute vintage jewelry. Next up, we have shirts, and I've mentioned these a couple of times, but I wear my shirts from the men's section just because I think that they have better tailoring and materials, and I also like to have longer sleeves to play with. The colors are also a lot more sturdy, and I like to look at them. Like this one, for example, it is a men's shirt, and as you can see, like it's super stiff. So I don't know, I think overall the quality is better. I also think shirts are super easy to style no matter the season. You can style them with a pair of shorts, some jeans, some trousers. It doesn't really matter, you're always going to look super chic and put together. Next up, we have a sweater. You need at least a very comfy and cozy sweater for your wardrobe. I like to wear black turtlenecks. This one is from Naked and it's super thick. This one is definitely a lot more for the winter time though. So it has a tighter fit, it keeps me warmer. And of course you need one super cozy sweater. This one is from Zara and I really like that it has a little bit of a texture and some details in the shoulder, but it's still a neutral, so it's going to be super easy to pair with everything in my capsule wardrobe. Last one of the tops, you definitely need a sweatshirt or a hoodie. It depends on your preference. You can also wear it a lot more oversized for a more like street look. This one I really like, it's gray, so it is keeping with the neutrals. You can also add a blazer to dress it up a little bit. It's also good to have like a more relaxed piece for more casual looks and just for more comfort, just to hang out. Let's go to bottoms. For bottoms, you definitely need the perfect pair of jeans. Now jeans are a little bit tricky and I prefer to buy jeans from brands that I already know that they're going to fit me. I think getting the perfect pair of jeans is just a lot of trial and error, but you're going to get there. Definitely start with just a classic pair of blue jeans. I prefer a mom fit. These are from Zara, and I prefer a straight leg just because I think it's more of a classic cut that is not going to go out of style as easily, so you're going to get the most use out of it. And I would also include a black denim. When you don't know what to wear, you can very easily build an outfit off of a black pair of jeans. Next, you need a pair of structured trousers. These are my personal favorites. They're from Zara. They're very fluid and more of a summer material, so I'll definitely be wearing leggings underneath for the winter, but I like that it has little details that make it look very well made and more structured, and therefore make it look more elegant. And last, for bottoms, I will include this pair of leather trousers. I think leather trousers are never going to go out of style. It just really depends on your personal style if you are a little bit more on the edgy side, because I do think that leather pants are a little bit more edgy. But yeah, a leather trouser is definitely a great piece for a capsule wardrobe. Okay, now on to skirts. I personally am not a skirt person. I'm definitely more of a pants girl, but it is important to have at least one skirt on your wardrobe. I only really have a couple of them, but I actually really like silk skirts that are a little bit longer. I prefer an A shape. And I think they look great with boots for winter and maybe some heeled sandals for the summer. Super easy to wear. I just wear them with a t-shirt or a sweater, and it's great. It's just like a little change from everyday just wearing pants. Okay, last but certainly not least, it's shoes. First things first, you need a good pair of white sneakers. I am a firm believer that you can wear white sneakers with everything and still look put together. They're super comfortable if you want to go to the office or if you want to go grocery shopping. Like, they're acceptable everywhere, so that's why I like to wear white sneakers. They're also obviously super easy to mix with everything because they're such a neutral and versatile piece, so you can literally pair them with everything. It's a great piece to have in your capsule wardrobe. Next, you need a really comfortable pair of booties. So this is going to really really depend on your taste for the style that you want to go for. There are a number of styles. You can go for like a cowboy boot, you can go for a more classic cut boot, you can go for a chunky boot, you can go, like, it really depends on your style. But right now I'm really loving this chunky boot, but I would say this is definitely a trend. So if you want a boot for your capsule wardrobe, maybe a combat boot that is not as chunky is going to age better than this one. Next, you need a pair of heels. Now if you don't wear heels, you can do like a pair of flats or a pair of like kitten heels, but these I picked up 2 years ago at Zara, and I believe they still have them, and if they don't, they definitely have like similar options to these ones. These are great if you go to an office or if you just want to be a little bit more dressed up. These are going to look great. And for accessories, I only have 4 musts for accessories. If you want to add like more like jewelry and like rings and like all of that, that is definitely something you can do. But in like the general consensus, I just have 4 pieces that I think should be included in any capsule wardrobe, which are a really nice bag. I got this one from Naked. I also prefer structure bags rather than slouchy bags, because I think when you wear a slouchy bag, you maybe can look bohemian or like another style, but it's not exactly chic. So when I want to look minimal chic and when I just want to look a little bit more fashionable and more put together, I definitely go for more structure bags. My second accessory is also a bag, but hear me out. I think it's because you should have a classic bag that it's, you know, looks good with everything, etc. But you can also have like a more trendy bag that is going to be more of a fashion statement, because if you're always just wearing the same one and only bag, it's going to get a little bit boring. So I really love this one from ASOS. It obviously is inspired by the Bottega one, but I think it's the perfect color, the perfect shape, and yeah, I've been wearing it a lot and I really think it adds a little bit of chic to any outfit. Next, sunglasses. I'm definitely not a sunglass person. I think that 1 pair of glasses, 2 or even 3 is all you need. These ones are from Zara. I've been wearing these for probably about 3 years and they look super chic. I feel like they look a little bit French, like Parisian chic. My thing with sunglasses is I don't recommend to buy designer sunglasses, because I actually broke for some reason and bought 2 Chanel sunglasses, and I have literally worn them probably twice or 3 times at the most, and like I don't see the reason to spend so much money on sunglasses. So I have had this pair of Zara sunglasses and these are falling. They're in the bottom of my bag. They are just sitting in the counter and they're super heavy duty and they still look great, and I'm not afraid, you know, that they're going to get stolen, like anything like that. And also sunglasses are more of a trendy piece, so you can buy a super nice designer pair of sunglasses that is like the chicest thing today, and then a year from now you are never going to wear them again. So I definitely think sunglasses are great, but maybe like a classic pair of aviators or just a cat eye shape like this one, it's what I think will go great in a capsule wardrobe. And the last piece of the puzzle is a hat. Now this is the oldest trick in the book, but you can have a super basic look and you throw in a hat and it is instantly going to elevate your look. This one is from Lack of Color and it's super great quality. I really like the structure for this one, and it has like a little bit of a western shape, but it looks very fashionable. I really recommend including a hat to your capsule wardrobe just to add an interesting detail to your look. And voila, there you have it, a full capsule wardrobe built from scratch. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave them in the comments down below. Or if you have more of a specific question, you can definitely send me a DM because I always answer and I love talking to you guys. So definitely go ahead and do that. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video and that I brought you some value. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe so I know. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Pour le jour et un mari pour la nuit, j'ai un amant pour la